Good evening, folks. This is Country Steve's Road Trips, and this car is on its last leg, and it's just about to be junked. This is a 2003 Ford Taurus. It's got 214,964 miles, and this is the car that we use for all of our road videos. And I think it's just about on its last leg, and we'll just give you a brief tour around the car. And as you can see, there's a lot of rust around the bottom of the vehicle. A lot of the stuff is all peeling off the car. And so this is the front of the vehicle, and as you can see, it's pretty beat up on this side. As you can see over here, it's just there's some rusts over here. This is the car. This is some cosmetic things. I put some touch-up paint, but as you can see, there's a lot of peeling over here. This is this side of the car. It looks like it's very dented under here. This is where the hole is. Now let's take a look at the underneath the car. Okay, as you can see, it's very badly corroded under here. As you can see, there's a lot of holes under here. This is underneath the car. There's a lot of severe rust underneath this car, underneath this vehicle, and especially around. It's very corroded. It's an 18-year-old car. Give you a little close-up view. See, this is underneath the car. That's the tailpipe, and this is some more rust. This is the underneath of the car. Of what you can see, it's all chewed up over here. It's very rotted. It's coming apart. So this is the side of the car where the paint is just chipping off over here. This is underneath this part of the car. Over here. So this car is in very poor condition. As you can see, parts of the paint's coming off here. The door is coming off. This is the inside of the car. The seat belt on the right passenger side does not work. So this is going to be junked. Okay, this is the mileage on the vehicle, on this car. And as you can see, we're going to start up the car and we're going to show you what's going on here. As you can see, the check engine light stays on. Let me close the door here. And the idle is running rough, as you can tell. Okay? And it's not normal that it runs like this. See, it's the air controlled speed. Let's turn here so you can hear it. It's making a lot of noise, and as you can see, the RPM is it's below the 1, which I don't think is normal. So for those of you who own this car, just watch with me and see what happens. It takes about 1 minute for the thing to go down. So, let's see. It's just a little bit above the 1. So I'm waiting here. It sounds like a motorcycle when you ride it. So we'll be getting a brand new car. A newer used car, a more reliable one, and we'll probably be doing more road videos very soon, so stay tuned. So watch what happens. Stay with me and watch what happens to the 1 here. How long it's going to take for that. This is what usually happens in the morning. It usually starts like this. Okay, here it goes. Now it's going all the way down. When I start this car up in the morning, the RPM is always up at 2. And see, that's the temperature gauge. I'm trying to wait a little longer because I want to make sure it's the air control speed. Idle is high. Okay, so it's slowly going down. As you can see, now it's going down even more. It's finally went down. Now let me, okay, now it's gone down even more. Okay, now let me see what happens when I step on the accelerator. Okay, you hear that? Okay, so that means it's a lot of rust. And when you drive this car, it runs. It's not quiet. So it's idle air control speed. There's a lot of rust under the vehicle. So it looks like the RPM is slowing down. Let's try to drive this thing and see what happens. Okay, as you can see, part of the dash is all burned out. I've had this car for a little over a year, and I guess it was badly rusted when I got it, and so the entire subframe had to be screwed on because it was very loose, and I think I had replaced the brakes and the struts. So let's see what happens now.